Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for choosing another episode of Let's Chat and Jam. This episode, I'm interviewing Ni-Flamez. Man, Ni-Flamez is a dope artist, just coming out in 2019, but you wouldn't know it by the bar she's delivering. Check out this interview right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love, back on your screen one more time. And of course, this is another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In this episode, I have a special guest coming in from the 315. Yes, she's my hometown homie. And her name is Ni-Flamez. Yes, that is the name that you're going to know her by, folks, is Ni-Flamez. Yo, she is a diamond in the rough, yo. She just started in 2019. So, folks, she's 2 years in. I'm telling you, she's fresh and ripe for the taking. And everybody, when you hear Ni-Flamez, you're going to be like, holy shit, bro. MC Andrew Love, you did it again. You found another dope artist. That's right, Ni-Flamez. So without further ado, folks, welcome Ni-Flamez.
Hey everybody, what's up?
What's going on, Ni-Flamez? How you doing?
I'm chilling. What's up with you?
Well, you know, it is what it is. I think what it is I heard one of your songs. I think I actually heard the video. I watched the video on YouTube.
Yeah, next up. Yep.
Yeah, I think did you hit me up? You reached out to me, or did I reach out to you?
I think you DM me. I
Exactly,
think so.
because I
Yep. You reached out
saw
to
the
me.
video
Yep.
and I heard the lyrics, and then I said, "This lady here has got skills, and she has potential." And then when I saw that you're from Syracuse, what I heard was there's some rappers in the city. They're saying are not enough programs out here like mine that's putting Syracuse on the map. There's not
Right.
a lot of people interviewing artists and talking to artists about their craft here in the town. So I've been doing this, Let's Chat and Jam, for almost a year now,
That's
since
great.
since the pandemic. So I created a little fan base, so to speak, on the websites, on the internet. And so I wanted to introduce more artists from Syracuse to people. And so I decided to go back into the town, and that's when I saw you. And I'm like, when I saw that you knew everybody I knew, I was like, oh shit, this is a small world. Let me
Right.
reach out to her because I think she would reach back out to me as well. And you did. So I appreciate the time. I appreciate you coming out and keeping the appointment. That's what I appreciate. That shows
Of
me that
course.
you are very professional. Okay. So now
Thank
that
you. I
we got the
appreciate you too.
Oh, well, you're welcome. But now that we got the pleasantries out the way,
Yep.
let's talk about you.
Right.
We know you're from Syracuse. I've already said that. So now let's carry on. When did you find out music was something that you wanted to do?
Well, music has always been a part of my life since a kid. Like I've done a lot of things with music. I was in the choir, I've cheerleaded, I've done dance teams, I played instruments. I was in the orchestra and band in middle school. Um so it's just always been there. I was on the praise team too, at church and stuff. So that has just always been a part of me. And then it kind of went away from me in a way. And then in my sophomore year of college, that's where like my it just started to come back. Like me and my friends were listening to music and he had me freestyling. I'm just like, what am I doing right now? I've never thought about rapping like at all. So when it just happened and I was just flowing on the beat, he was like, nah, like you really nice. Like you can really do something with this. And my brother and my uncles, they've all done music too. So it was just like it's in my genes in a way. So I was just like, all right, let me embrace it. I started making music. and I was just watching the feedback and everything from it, and everybody's just been telling me like, just keep going, you're getting better at this and get better at that, and it's just where it's been since then. So I just been taking my journey with it.
All right. Recommendation: before you release anything, a single or even an EP, must have a plan for it, a budget.
Definitely.
You know, a budget meaning this: how much it costs you to record it and
Hmm.
master it. Make sure you don't release any music that sounds, a little off. Make sure everything sounds good to the ears. Like, for example, if you have a friend that's got a dope ass car stereo system,
Hmm.
get in the car, tell him to, or tell her to, spin your joints real quick. Let me hear how it sounds in the speakers. And turn them shits up. I mean, way up, to like it's busting your eardrums. For real. Test to see how loud it could go without the speakers straining or popping. If your stuff can get in and you could play your music real loud in a car stereo and it doesn't pop and it doesn't and you just hear the boom and you can still hear the dynamics of your voice, yeah, then you got something going. But if it sounds where it starts to strain after a while and you're like, ooh, this is not sounding good, then
Yeah.
that's when you want to go back to the engineer and say, hey, bro, we need to work on this a little bit more.
Right.
Which is why I say check out Loom, LUM.FM or LUM on your Android or your iPhone. Check them out and use that as like a sounding board. Put your music on Loom first, give them an opportunity to check it out and listen to it. If you get good feedback and you're like, yo, this is dope, this is fire, this is that, then okay, you might be working with something. You don't
Right.
have to rush to put out a record. People might want to say that to you. People say, "Oh, you should hurry up, put some music out. You should hurry up, put some music out." It don't work that way. You can sit on music for years. I
Right.
mean, years. You can sit on music for 30, 40 years. And it could be like, all right, I'm going to put this in my will that when I pass away, that's when all my records drop. You know, that's how
Right.
it could work. But what I'm saying is, don't rush to put it out. Hold on to it. Sometimes, if you put it out, it's too late. You can't take it back. Because what if you
Right.
put something out and you're like, oh man, I ain't ready for that to get out. Damn, why did I do that so quickly? Because then you go in back in the studio and you want to better it up or doctor it up or make it a little bit saucier. You can have time to do that if you haven't released it yet. So don't rush to release anything. Take your time with it. No matter what anybody else says. If they're trying to push you to do things, do not do it. Get yourself in a professional opinion before you do anything that the so-called yes people want you to do. Because if they haven't been
Right.
in the industry, they don't know what it takes to get it done and be successful.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's just my advice for the day.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, but Loom is definitely a spot I would definitely give you um, say you should check out because Loom is like a spot for artists, and this is where they put the music first. And also, Loom has it where you can make money, where you could go on the exchange and offer your services, like maybe lyric writing, or you can tell people about their music, like check out their music forum and you could create your own custom price. So if you wanted to get paid to do lyric writing for $20, then they pay you $20 and you start writing some music. That's how it works over there on Loom. And they also have it where you can do your syncing. So you can write a song, record a song, and release a song on Loom, and they can sell that to radios and commercials and stuff like that. It's a
All right.
dope opportunity for everybody involved, and I highly recommend that you download the app and check it out.
I definitely will. I will.
Yes, and so another question I have is, what does music do for you? Since you got into music, what has music done for you?
It's been able to help me express like the feelings that I have like throughout the day, or the thoughts in the back of my mind. Like, you know how you just could go through the day and you just have so much going on, you just doing so much. It's like a stress relief in a way. Once I just sit down and listen to the beats and I just write those thoughts out, or I just get a little flow and everything going, I just like escape in a way. It's just crazy how to explain it. Like, it really does do a lot for me. It helps calm me down and everything. Like, I don't know. It feels different.
Oh no, I could dig the vibes. I really can. Um, yeah, music. If music doesn't change a way one feels inside when they're creating it, then I think they need to find another career or another hobby or another business. Because music, I believe, is supposed to come from the soul.
Right.
That's where music is created. It's created in the soul and it's created in the heavens. And when you're able to tap in to that energy, that's a major milestone in your book because not everybody's that gifted. So you
Right.
must be appreciative for the gift that God has given you. Because not everybody can rap. I know I can't. Oh, I can sing. I can sing my butt off. But when it comes to rapping, that's just not my forte. And so
Right.
I respect people that can rap. And I definitely know you are going to be respected by other people once they hear this. Because I'm going to play a song that I found on YouTube for everybody to hear on my show. But
All right.
before I do that, I want you to tell me who is your motivation and who did like left a big mark on you for your rapping skills and why you got into music in the first place.
That's kind of hard. I have a feel for everything, like hip hop, R&B, all of that. So dang. Okay, so I would say like mainstream artists. I would say like Nicki, Meg, and Cardi. I say I like them lyrically, and like just they're so confident, and then they give off the sex appeal and just women empowerment too. And for male artists, I would say like Lil Durk. I love Lil Durk, Lil Baby, like G Herbo and stuff as far as like lyrics and like their backstories and everything. Like I could just feel like what they're going through when I hear their music. And it kind of gives the vibe of me. Like I have that male side of me that I could just talk and be in the mind frame of them. And then the female side where my feminism come out and the sex appeal and that confidence. But I like R&B artists as far as like Janae Aiko. I love Kalani. Um, who else? I love Summer Walker. As far as mainstream artists,
You know
and
what? You know what though? You know what, Ni-Flamez? You have
what?
not mentioned any artist that changed the game.
Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
ain't
right.
mentioned no artists that were the reason for all these other artists to even be here in the first
I
place.
was
You ain't
gonna
even
say.
pay homage to the
I
people
know.
that started it. So I
I
need you to
know.
come harder, Nine Flames. You
I
gotta
got
come harder, man. Who do you really appreciate in the industry other than those people you just named? Because to
all
be
right.
honest to me, I never heard of any of them. Yes, I
I
have.
know they
Yes, I
more for
have.
like our
Yes, I have.
generation. That's the thing too.
I'm
Yeah.
only playing with you. Yes, I
Nah,
have. I
you
have
so
heard.
funny. I
Yeah.
love like Beyonce. I love Whitney Houston too. I love Michael Jackson. I
Okay.
like
Okay.
who else?
Now
I
see.
love like New
Now we're talking.
Edition too. Like
There we go.
yeah.
There we go.
Um, let's see who else I can say. Those are for like my R&B side. For hip hop, I love Left Eye and TLC, like them. I love who else? I love Queen Latifah too, because Queen Latifah was giving that. Um, let's
She
see
is
who
still
else.
giving that.
Yeah, still giving that. I seen a snippet
Yeah.
of one of her songs on Twitter the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, they better stop playing with her.
Yeah.
um,
Queen. That's why they call her Queen Latifah, man. Cause she the queen, man. She giving it
right.
up. She ain't playing no games.
Seriously. Lil Kim. I like Remy Ma too. Remy Ma, she had my attention for a while too. I liked her too. I love Keisha Cole, Shanti. Um, let's see. I'm just trying to think off the top of the head. You got my head going. I'm trying to think. Let's see.
Hey, don't worry about it so much now, man. I
50,
think you named
Biggie,
enough. You
Tupac,
named
all of
enough
that.
artists. It's all good. It's all good. I got you on the spot, and you answered the call, so you passed the test. Okay, you passed the
Thank you.
test. Now, see, folks, I'm gonna play this song right now from Ni-Flamez. It's called Next Up, and it's shot by Creative Dre. Creative Dre
Yep.
is the one that shot the video and edited the video and everything, and it's on her YouTube channel, Ni-Flamez. That's Ni-Flamez.
Yep. With the
Easy.
Z.
But you can also find Ni-Flamez on Spotify because she had done a couple of collaborations. So I think the
Yep.
guy's name Max. I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
Next.
Max. So she did a couple collaborations on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you want to go find those at. They're on there with a guy named Max, and you can check out Ni-Flamez. She, like I said, she's up and coming, and she's a new artist basically, and she's looking for your support. So I'm gonna play this song because when I heard it, I heard the potential. That's what I heard, and I know that when you hear this and even her freestyle, oh my dude, the freestyle that she put out last year also has potential. Like when you hear the freestyle, you're like, okay, she's pretty quick with it. She's pretty quick with it, and she's making sense. And that's one is called So Syracuse, the official freestyle. And so I'm gonna play that afterwards. But I wanna play the song called Next Up because that's the song I heard the first time. And that's what made me reach out to her because I can hear the grit, the determination, and the fight that she has within herself to keep getting better. So here it is. This is you can find this on YouTube, by the way, at the Ni-Flamez channel. And yeah, let's check it out. Okay.
Hey,
Come on, yo.
turn me up.
Yo, this Ni-Flamez, yo.
Ni-Flamez. Let's get it. Yo, niggas better watch out, cause we really bout that shit. Duck your head between your legs, cause we shooting through the tent. It's the flame, don't forget, bitch, you know I run this shit. Don't be lacking, she the quick. Even trapping, we section. Dripping on them, yeah, they so sick. Just started.
Come on, y'all.
My shit, get it poppin'.
Y'all know what time it is right here.
Bitch, don't stop this shooting.
Just Ni-Flamez, yo.
Boozy, classy, and choosy. Back to sexy and moody. Bustin' on them, got that Uzi. Pretty face, big ol' booty. Flip it up like a smoothie.
She got bars, yo. She got bars.
Then it's up with me. Bitches don't want rock with me. Smoke the rap, got third degree. I'm a monster, ain't no containing me. Operation, we do surgery. Hit a nigga in the artery. Name rap, bitch, hard to me. Coming hard, ain't no stopping me. These bitches stay topping me. They like my style, tryna copy me. Heard a man wanna bop with me. Top notch to the top of beat. Gas you up, put you on E. That shit you on because of me. Don't forget you a wannabe. Acting tough, gon' try your luck, so nothing up. If you up, better keep that chain tucked. Check the score, we run it up. Got something to shake 'em up. Later, they mad as fuck. It's Ni-Flamez, bitch, I'm next up. What?
You know, it's something about hip hop that just really I'm not sure about today's rap. Is that song was 1 minute and 38 seconds.
I know.
How can you make something so dope yet so short?
I don't know. It was just going through my mind. I just was jotting it down and I just kept hearing the beat and I'm like, yeah, this gotta get straight to the point and it just gotta So that's what I came up with. I'm like, it's like an introduction to me. So they know like, oh, she could talk like this and she got her own little vibe to her. Okay, like I wanna watch her, I wanna see that. So that's kind of what I was trying to get at with that.
Well, you know what I think is really cool about this video is you wasn't like half naked in the video. You were fully dressed. You know, I can actually appreciate your lyrical skills over anything else. So I think that's really cool. Is that you're giving us on a good foot because now you're letting guys know that you're serious. It's not about your body. It's about your talent and your gift. And so I appreciate that. Matter of fact,
Thank
I gotta do one of these to you. I gotta do one of these. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah,
really dope. That's how you get them, man. That's how you get them. You don't get them by showing your body. That's a misconception for a lot of female artists, female rappers. You think that you got to dress in lingerie and negligees and get all dolled up for brothers to respect you in the hip hop game. No,
right.
that's not how it works. You get in, you get in with your lyrical skill set. You dress like a boss and you be a boss. And that's what you're showing me is that you's a boss. And I'm digging your vibes. I really
Thank
am.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes. So you don't have to worry about you not being appreciated because I appreciate what you've done, what you did, and where you're going. I think it's really cool how you're really making a difference in your life. You're
Thank
doing a
you.
lot of positive things, and I support that. For real, for real.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate that because a lot of other girls your age or younger can look up to you and see how it is to do something positive with yourself and to chase your dreams because that's exactly what you're doing. You're chasing your dreams. You're not letting nothing stop you. And that's what I really appreciate about you is that you're consistent and you're persistent. It means you ain't giving up. No matter how bad you feel, no matter what day it is, you're going to get up and you're going to grind, regardless. Period.
Right.
And that's what makes you different from a lot of your counterparts, is that you're willing to put the work in. Because some people, they ain't willing to put the work in. They want to
Right.
wait until somebody hands them a gift or hands them some money and say, I'm going to give you this money. Why don't you go to the studio and drop some vocals real quick? But you, nah, you ain't waiting. You just gonna go ahead and do it yourself anyway. I
Right.
like that. I like that.
Thank you.
Yes. So, man, what are you working on now?
Um, I'm working on like everything. I'm working on like my mixtape. I have my EP that I'm finishing up, and I have a few singles in the works now. And then I have freestyles written. I have a lot of material, like literally from when I first started to now. So it's just a matter of me critiquing it and getting everything together so I can just drop, and give visuals at this point. Because the material's always there. I just got to get it out now and just
Did you?
make sure my video.
So that you said that you have recorded everything already, or do you still have to go to the studio and record them?
My for my EP, it's all recorded, and my next single is recorded too. But I'm just like fixing up like the little things about it.
Where do you go and do your music at? Like
Can you hear me
where do
now?
you, yeah, where do you record your music at?
Um, I go to whichever studio like is available. I record with my producer Shiggy, and then I also go to like the studio my brother goes to and like other artists I collab with. So I just like bounce around, literally.
Well, I'm gonna give you a suggestion. There's an artist, I mean, there's an engineer by the name of D Brown. He's out of
Mhm.
Ithaca, New York. And the reason why I'm suggesting you is because I've taken some artists there in the past and he made them sound really, really, really good.
Okay.
Like you could put your stuff next to like Nicki Minaj and nobody would tell the difference. Nobody could say, oh, this is an independent song because he makes the music sound like commercial, like you've been to a big ass studio. It cost you like $70 an hour for studio time. That's how
Mhm.
it sounds. It sounds that good. I'm telling you,
Okay.
if you go to Loom and check out some of my music, you can hear the work that he puts in. Because I go there all the time. And
Okay.
yeah, it's D Brown Sounds out in Ithaca, New York. You can look him up on Instagram and Facebook. And
All
this
right.
brother is serious. But he's only working with a select few. But if I tell him about you, I'm pretty sure he'd be like, all right, you know, I would like to bring you there one day so you can actually see how he works. Because he works just as fast as you work. So while you rapping, he's already mastering your shit right then and there. So by the time you thinking he's behind you, he's already with you. He's been, in fact, probably steps ahead because he's probably done went back, did some things over here, and he has you
Mhm.
do like different takes, like many takes, to get the best version of your song. So it's really cool how he does it. And I'm telling you, D Brown Sounds, that's that dude, man. That's that
All
dude.
right.
And so,
Okay. I like that. I'll look
yeah,
into
it's
it.
not very many people out here that do your music the way it's supposed to be done the first time. And it's
Right.
like a lot of people they do your music, and then it's like your music still needs tweaking. See, I like somebody that does my song the way I want it done the first time, and then like before I leave the studio, I have the finished copy in hand. That's the
Mhm.
shit I like. And that's what D Brown does. Before I leave the studio, I have the master copy right in my phone. I have the
Right.
Wave and the MP3. Not just me. Anybody he's worked with, he done that for. So it's like he's that good. He's that freaking good. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure there are other engineers that do the same thing, but I haven't met them yet. So I'm kind of like I'm loyal. Like I don't like going to somebody else after somebody else has made me sound so good for so many years. Why should I go somewhere else when I can
Right.
just go to this one guy and get it done right the first time? That's me though. I'm not saying that your engineer is not that great. I'm pretty sure he's good too. I just ain't never met him. But I'm just giving you an opportunity for options.
Hmm.
Keep your
I
options
appreciate it.
open. Yes. Sometimes it's cool to leave Syracuse sometimes, man. To go out of
Right.
town and see different things and meet different people because you're a rapper, so you see things and it makes you look at things. Oh, I'm gonna write about that because that looks pretty cool. I'm glad I saw that. I'm thinking that's you. Like you see things
Mhm.
and you're like, oh yeah, I could write about that real quick, and then you just get to writing, and then but yo, anyway, folks, let me speak to America. Hey, America, this is MC Andrew Love. It is me, and you know who I am. This Let's Chat and Jam. You know where we are. And this lady here is my Syracuse homie, Ni-Flamez, and she came here to talk about her dope music. As you've heard earlier on in the show, her song Up Next is a dope song because it explains just exactly how she feels about her rapping style. 1 minute and 38 seconds of nothing but bars, straight to the point in your face. Ni-Flamez ain't no joke, folks. So those people that haven't heard of Ni-Flamez will consider yourself warned,
Yep.
because
Tell them.
Ni-Flamez, she's Ni-Flamez for a reason, because she spits flames. Those bars, man, those bars is like fireballs. Really, she's coming out there and she's blazing every stage when she hits them. I'm telling you, folks, every microphone that she touches is melted because of her bars are so heated. When she rhymes, she rhymes circles around people. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
folks. Ni-Flamez, she's a young woman, yes, she is. Very young. But that doesn't mean she's not talented. It doesn't mean she's not experienced. She's very experienced. Very mature for her age too. So I suggest you check out Ni-Flamez, folks. Ni-Flamez is coming. Yeah, you haven't seen her music out there yet. Of course not, because she's just getting started. But that's what makes her so damn dangerous. She's hungry, she's ready to eat. She wants to devour everything that she sees in sight
Mhm.
because Ni-Flamez is ready to take it to the next level. You don't believe me? Go check out that song on YouTube. Matter of fact, let me play this freestyle real quick because then you'll realize, oh shit, MC Angela, you was right. You did it again. You said this woman was dope, and you meant every word of it. Ni-Flamez, yeah, dope. Ni-Flamez, I have to say, thank you for coming to the show. I do appreciate your time, because I
Of
know you're a
course.
busy woman, and I know you got a lot to do on your schedule, but you took some of that time and spent it with me. I do appreciate your company.
Of course. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you even reached out and gave me this opportunity. Seriously.
Of course, man. I wouldn't have it any other way, Ni-Flamez. You my Syracuse, you my Syracuse home slice. Yeah, that's it. That's my hometown hero. Anyway, this is I by the way, folks, she got another song out here too on YouTube. It's called Crazy Story. And that's with Poppy. Is that his name? That's what he
Pape.
calls it?
Pape. Yep.
Pape with an A?
hmm
Yo, that song Crazy Story with that brother Paper? Phew, that dude is doing big things over there in the town. He's from the town, right?
Yep. That's my uncle.
That's what he said. He said he'd put his niece out there for y'all. Yo, that I can see where you got your bar skills from. I can see where you got it from. Anyway, this is the So Syracuse freestyle. Let me play that real quick.
Hey yo, I'm so Syracuse where they duck and shoot. When niggas will grab them instead of ball the food. But bitches love to hate, go on bust the move. Don't speak too soon before you make the news. Kids can't play outside cause they doing drive.
That's that hashtag So Brooklyn challenge.
Time where they bust back and still take innocent lives. Miss they target and don't front for face but lie. Bitches thirsty and do the most out of sight. Fighting to chase the dick just to save the pipe. Bragging exposing bitches.
That's Ni-Flamez, y'all. Ni-Flamez.
And I fuck the city, we fuck this shit up. Then that's the whole room for pity. Man, this shit gets
freestyle, y'all, right off the dome, y'all. Right off the dome.
Where the good guys freaking took my sister out the picture. They couldn't fuck with her. She was left in the streets. Rest in peace to a beast. Lord knows how much I miss her, but they don't give a fuck. They're lying for a buck. Niggas keep sending tuck. Trust me, they fuck you up. See, my brother was a problem, so they had to lock him up. See, my brother out there, you know niggas time almost up. My uncle is the truth. He forever in the booth. Don't get this shit twisted for his knees, he a shoot.
Y'all can't deny the talent that Ni-Flamez possesses, y'all. You can't deny it. If you denying this talent, then you don't know music.
My brothers and my sister, we gon' make them pop the gate. Make them wish they never doubted us, cause we gon' win the race. Niggas always gotta hate, don't even congratulate. When somebody
yeah, I'm taking the vibes.
Mama kept food on our plate, only the rich can relate. Would they rather throw a set, shoot dice, and place bets? About a bid, or who else having a kid?
Yo, that shit was so dope. How you did those bars right on the beat, man. Oh, it's like he was practicing that shit and he was just doing different bars through that shit the whole day. And then when you decided to record the video, you're like, all right, I know what I got to do.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's how it kind of happened too.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. How you did that, yo. Ni-Flamez has a dope appearance because she's a good-looking woman. Yes, of course. But what makes her cool to me though is she's not out there showing her body and shit. You know what I'm saying? She's out there showing you her skills as a lyricist, as a vocal assassin. There you go. Anyway, thank you for coming through. As I said, I appreciate your time. You know, mi casa is su casa. Now that you've been here one time, you're part of the Let's Chat and Jam fam.
I appreciate it.
Anytime you want to talk about what's coming out, what you're doing next week, or what you're doing yesterday, doesn't matter. All you got to do is give me a call, and you as good as on the show. But in the meantime, just so you know, Let's Chat and Jam has a radio channel on Live 365. And so what we like to do is, once you release your music, we would like to put your music on rotation. So this way, your fans can know where to hear your music. Not just on social media sites or streaming sites, but also on radio sites on Live 365, because when people check you out over there, Live 365 pays out a royalty check. That's how that works over there at Live 365. So it only suits your fancy to get your music on a rotation so you could get a little bit of money in your wallet. if you dig what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you have any advice for those young girls that want to do what you're doing? They want to be a rapper? What would you say to them?
I would just say believe in yourself, stay true to yourself, and keep going no matter what. And put your heart and soul into it. And if that's what you feel like you really want to do, pursue it. And don't let anything get in the way of it. Anything. And always love yourself first.
Facts.
Literally.
Always love yourself first. Definitely. So let me ask you another question before you go. Um, where do you see yourself in about, let's say, 2 years from now? Where do you see yourself?
Mm. Hopefully I see myself in like a freshman XXL or something like that, because that's what I'm aiming for. I just want to go crazy from now until then and just see where my music goes. But I hope I just have a great solid fan base and I could just keep putting out my content and have people fall in love with my sound like how you doing right now. So wherever it takes me, God knows I'm just gonna lead and follow his path. You feel me? So
Yeah, I definitely dig your vibes. Definitely. And folks, I'm telling you, man, if you guys know what I know, you'll see that this woman here is just at the precipice of her greatness. Like she's really about to hone in on what it she can do. And I'm telling you, she's dangerous now, folks. Just imagine where she's gonna be in 2 or 3 years from now. Yo, Ni-Flamez, you got potential beyond this world. That you're gonna do some great things in the hip hop industry. I believe that. I really, really do. And I could see it. I could see it. It's right there.
thank you. I appreciate it. And I hope so too. Only time will tell. It's gonna get crazy. For real.
Oh, definitely gonna be crazy. I know that. If y'all people ain't ready, y'all people ain't ready for Ni-Flamez, but she's ready for y'all, man. That's all there is to it. She's ready for y'all. So be prepared because Ni-Flamez is about to drop some shit that's just gonna turn Syracuse upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, folks, it doesn't matter who gets on. It's 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 that somebody gets on from the team. You know, it doesn't matter who it is, as long as it's somebody from the team.
Right.
Because when one person gets on from the team, the rest of the team gets put on. You dig what I'm saying? We need to stop this hating shit, man. A lot of brothers from Syracuse, man, they get put on, but then they gotta leave the town because the town will be turning on them. It's ridiculous, man. I don't understand why we do this to our hip hop brethren and sisters. This is what we do in Syracuse, and I just don't understand it. I really don't. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Like, I definitely do. Because the support is really supposed to start home. That's where you're from. You should be able to get love from your people. You feel me? So I definitely agree with what you said. And it's better that we build each other up, being here, knowing that the opportunities we have here and the place we come from. Why not stick together and support the people that want to do more for our town to show them that we have potential, like to see what we have here, like, you know? So I definitely agree with that. Once one person gets out, it shines a light on everybody else, and people don't really like think about that. It's definitely a team effort, and you need that support from your hometown. So I agree. It needs to be more love and support versus they think they getting big headed. Like no, you don't need any of that. Like
Definitely.
seriously.
Definitely. But in the meantime, folks, and in the meantime, Ni-Flamez, this is the end of the show. We've reached the climax. Where can they find you? Where can people find you?
You guys can find me on my social media sites. You guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. As far as my music, I'm on SoundCloud, and I do have features on Apple Music. and Spotify, but I'm working on getting more content on all platforms. So you guys will be seeing that soon. Stay tuned. I have more on the way for you guys. Definitely.
Dope. Well, as I said, thank you, man. I thank you for coming through. I appreciate it.
Of
Be safe
course.
out there, Ni-Flamez. Be safe.
Thank you, you too. And I appreciate you giving me the time. Like, seriously. Thank you so much.
Definitely. And for the rest of you folks, make sure you go follow Ni-Flamez over there on Instagram, Spotify, everywhere. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. It's YouTube. She's over there. But make sure you check her out. In the meantime, folks, wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance. Peace, everybody.